Okay, so hi dear Aries, very good evening to you guys. This is Taro Anjali, and this is a mid-yearly journal reading for your health, career, for your relationship, and the guidance from July till December 2026. Please keep in mind these are general readings. This might or might not resonate. If it does, good. If it doesn't, I can't say anything because not every reading is for everyone. Okay. Take the messages as the guidance only, not as a life changing event. Whatever decisions you guys are going to take according to the readings is your responsibility, not mine or my channels. For personal reading, healing session, check out the description box, will find the links below. And for tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono masterclass, two links are given below. So let's start with your health from July till December 2026. And at the end, I am going to give you the guidance as well as usual. Let's start for Aries for their health from July till December 2026. For July, we have the Seven of Swords. Do not ignore the red flags that your health is going to give you. There might be some kind of issues in your health already, and you might be ignoring them, or you are trying to avoid them, or you're trying to make a fool out of yourself by saying that everything is fine, even if it is not. So, do not ignore the red flags when it comes to your health because it might cost you a lot later on. Okay, so any kind of deception, any kind of for some of you there might be something. Keep your belongings to yourself while visiting anywhere because it might be like you're a very important thing might get stolen, and it might have a very bad impact on your health. That also is possible. But anyways, do not ignore the red flags when it comes to your health. Do not avoid the things that you should not be avoiding, and take care of your health because there might be some issues. August, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, I do see a lot of recovery here. Hydration should be proper, and sleep cycle should be proper. And keep a track on your blood, like HB or CBC, blood count and iron deficiency. These things should be taken care of properly. Okay, so your sleep cycle, your hydration, and your blood level should be properly checked, properly on track. And I do see great improvement in your health if you're already suffering from something. If not, your health is going to be fine as long as you guys are going to keep everything in track the way it should be. September, we have the Four of Cups. A little bit of disappointment is going to be there because maybe something that used to work out for you in your health is not going to work out for you the way it used to work out, and or something related to your health is going to disappoint you in some way. But at the same time, you are going to understand what you should be doing and what you should not be doing regarding your health thing for from that point onwards. A certain kind of disappointment is there, and right in front of you there is going to be solution as well. But again, if you're going to ignore it, if you are going to avoid it, you might not be able to get it. Okay, you might not able to grab it. But eventually, I don't see any major issues happening until unless you guys are going to come back to track. I don't see any major issues happening, but do not take your health for granted. Okay, July, August, September. October, we have the Three of Wands. I do see either you are planning to relocate or you are looking forward to have some kind of better opportunities when it comes to your health. Let's say, for example, you are traveling in this month and you don't know what to do, like gymming, swimming, or going for yoga or something like that. You might be planning properly, planning and having this energy of, okay, I have to plan properly. I have to think about my health with every possible angle. Then I'm going to proceed further. There is going to be evaluation. There is going to be looking forward to have better opportunities. Your health is going to be really nice, really good. At the same time, there are some changes that you guys are going to do in terms of your health, and looking forward to have some kind of good results down the line. So we have July, August, September, October. November, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So your health is going to take a very good turn here. Okay, I do see this is a major arcana card. So something major is going to shift or something major is going to change in terms of your health. Now, Wheel of Fortune is a neutral card. It's not positive, it's not negative. It's like the wheel is going to turn slowly but surely. So till this point of July, August, September, October. till October, whatever your health is going to be, it's going to shift into the opposite direction slowly but surely. So let's say if it is going to be okay, it is going to be a slight, it is going to go slightly down. And if it was not okay, and you will be doing something like to keep your health on track and doing some changes, making some changes, there are very good chances of improvement, major improvement. There are very good chances of change in your looks and personality, and people are going to notice the changes, and they might even ask you for diet or for these kind of things like supplementations and what exercises and all that you guys are doing, right? December, we have the Knight of Wands. I do see you guys being very active in December. And maybe you guys are going to take the resolution of being very active or doing some kind of activities that you usually were not able to do. I do see a lot of activity happening. Take care of your digestive system. Your digestive system is going to be a little bit not so good if you're not going to properly take care of that thing, right? But as long as your physical health is going to be, I do see a lot of activity happening, lot of energy, lot of happiness, lot of sexual energy, sexual health is also going to be fine, also going to be good. Make sure you guys are going to use precautions and you guys are not going to do anything um, stupid that you might regret later on. Okay, so let's see for your health what we have as a guidance. Let's see the guidance here for your health for the rest of the year of 2026. We have the Knight of Swords. Simple as that. Do not try to run away from the red flags. If your body is giving you signals and signs, if your body is telling you that something is off, something is not good, something is not matching up, do not ignore it, do not avoid it. Just try to keep your health on track. And if you still feel like there is something that's not working or that's not going well, connect with a medical practitioner immediately without wasting your time. Okay, that is a major guidance for you guys. Okay, and don't do those kind of activities that you should not be doing, like hiking or something that can have a direct impact on your health. Okay, that can also create some kind of issues. Let's see for your career what we have, whether you're a fresher or already doing job or you're a business person. It's same for all of you from July till December 2026, how the career thing is going to be for Aries people. Let's see. For July, we have the death and rebirth. Something major is going to shift. There is going to be an ending, and at the same time, there is going to be a brand new beginning. For some of you, you guys are ending one career opportunity and jumping to the next one immediately. For others of you, it's like you guys ending a business and starting another one, and or ending a job and starting a business. Whatever it is going to be a transition, a transformation, major transformation. And it is going to be like this. Your career is never going to be the same again as it used to be from this point onwards. Major shift, major transition, major transformation. Okay, in July 2026 for Aries for their career. Okay, for August 2026, Nine of Pentacles, fantastically beautiful energy. Lots of improvement in your finances, your money, job, career. Everything is going to align, and your confidence and your independence is also going to be a major factor to give you the kind of results that you guys are hoping for in your career. So your career is going to get a lot of improvement in the month of August, especially 9th of August onwards. Things are going to align in your favor very beautifully and positively. Do whatever it takes from your side to keep your finances on track, and use confidence. Okay, and your personality in your favor. Overconfidence or this energy of, okay, just because a random tarot reader told me on YouTube that this is going to be like that only, and not doing anything about it, is not going to give you any kind of results. It's simple as that. It's common sense. But this is a really beautiful month for you guys to earn more and more money, and invest also or save also. September, we have the Five of Pentacles. See, everything, every month is not going to be same. So you might have to go through some kind of losses, and or you might have to go through some kind of period of loneliness or sadness. It's Five of Pentacles is about mostly about money, job, career, finances, but it can be like you feeling lonely because you might not be able to get the collaboration or partnership that you were seeking for, and or you guys will not be able to make other people understand your things or your plans or your strategies. A little bit of this energy of loss is also there because this is a minor arcana card. I don't see those kind of major losses where you will not be able to cope up or get up. You will be able to get out of this losses, and you will be able to start something or restart something again. Don't worry about it, but there are certain kind of losses that you guys have to take care of. Okay, this can be actually avoided, this can be actually uh, mhm, handled before it can become something really big, because it's a minor arcana. Okay, so we have July, August, September. October, we have the Page of Pentacles. In October, you guys are going to again start or restart something brand new, maybe a job change or career change or business change. But this is something that you have already tried before, but this time you guys are going to start it from your experience. This time you guys are going to start it with like, yes, I know how not to repeat the same kind of mistakes again, how not to do something that I should not be doing, and then starting or restarting something from scratch and having this energy of knowing that this time you are going to start from experience. Okay, this time you are going to be sure that you're not going to make the same kind of mistakes again. November, we have the Ten of Pentacles. November is the luckiest month for you guys for your career. A lot of improvement is going to be there. Salary hike or promotion. For some of you, you guys are going to get a luxurious holiday package, or something related to your family business or something related to your job is going to make you feel like you guys can have easy retirement, a really good retirement, lot of money, lot of financial flow, lot of positivity, lot of good news and good energies and good vibes around you. Okay, so this is really cool. So for you guys, I do see the lucky months. There is nothing as lucky or unlucky. The energies are present for you to do something, and the negative things can be avoided if we are going to be aware and awake. If we are not going to be aware and awake, if we are going to be like working on autopilot, then nobody can save you from anything, right? But I do see that November is fairly a really good month for you guys for this year. December, we have the Seven of Swords. Beware of people who are pretending to be your friends, but they are actually not. They are your enemies. They are trying to steal from you. They are trying to maybe ruin your name in some way, shape, or form. Try, if you are the one who is trying to steal something from someone, don't do that, because karma is going to hit you very, very hard. If somebody else is trying to do that with you and you know it, somebody is trying to act manipulative or over smart, cut that person or that situation out of your life, out of your system as much as you can. If not completely, try to detach and release it. Okay. Let's see the guidance here for you guys for your career. I forgot to do that. Let's see. We have the Queen of Wands. Okay, confidence is the key for you guys. Whatever you guys are trying to manifest here, you will be able to achieve that as long as you are confident, as long as you have crystal clear clarity of why, what you want and why you want it, and you are taking the inspired actions. The universe is going to give you more and more opportunities to create your own reality. Confidence is the key, not overconfidence, not underconfidence. And this energy of creating your own reality is definitely going to work out in your favor, as long as you guys are going to remain the way you should be. As long as you guys are going to play by the laws. That should be the right word. Okay, let's see for singles how it is going to be for the rest of the year 2026. Singles, Aries, singles, 2026, July till December. Let's see how it is going to be for you guys. July is like judgment. It's like releasing something or someone out of your life, out of your system. I do see you guys still in this energy of letting go of something or someone out of your system, out of your energies. For some of you, it will be like, even if you are going to connect with somebody, you are going to be in this energy of not being in the mood of a relationship, and or releasing the person or situation very quickly out of your life, out of your system. Okay, because of the previous experiences, you might not be able to stay in touch with this person or stay connected to this person, so you will try to free yourself, okay, from something or someone. And it's like a major healing period, where even if you are going to be with somebody, I don't think so it's going to be like survive, it's going to be like okay, we are going to have a long term relationship or something. It's going to be more of, okay, I got my lesson and I'm releasing it. Then we have August, Two of Pentacles. Either you are going to have more than one option, and there is going to be a lot of juggling, lot of confusion, and lot of on and off, in and out, up in the air kind of energy. And or you are going to be very confused about a particular person or situation. Like maybe you are going to be confused about should I stay single, should I stay in, should I go for a relationship, or there is going to be a juggling between two people, and or somebody is going to juggle you with something else or someone else, and that is going to create a lot of confusion and up in the air kind of energy. Okay, so this is not, obviously it's not going to be like the whole month is going to be like that. The major energies here are like this, and you guys can avoid these things, especially the minor arcana cards. When they comes, we have the tendency, we have the capacity to change the outcomes. So we have July, August, September, we have the Empress card. So there is going to be somebody in your life with whom you will be able to see a really good future with. Really good growth and expansion and happiness. Maybe you guys are going to find your soulmate, your husband or your wife, your partner. You guys are going to see a future with somebody. Somebody is going to feel like you are made for each other. This is a really good month for you guys to find love of your life, the soulmate, the love of your life, the spouse, the partner, whatever you call it. That is really good chances of meeting or connecting with somebody in this month, especially around the 3rd of September. October is also really good month. King of Cups energy. Lot of love is there. Love is going to be there. Loving, caring, nurturing, compassionate kind of energies. Very mature and grounded kind of love is going to be there for you guys. So the energy from the September month is going to continue in October month as well. I do see a lot of love surrounding you and your energies, and you are feeling emotionally very content and at peace with yourself, with the situation, with your person. Very good chances of finding love in September, October. November, we have the Six of Swords. There might be some kind of ups and downs or some kind of past baggages that you guys have to still deal with. It simply means that you will be trying to find peaceful resolution to the problems that you guys will be facing in a situation, and trying to remove the past baggages out of a situation, out of a bond. Six of Swords is the card of moving on towards calmer water. It's not the card of leaving something or someone behind. It simply means removing the past baggages and trying to make peace in the situation. So there is going to be a resolution to a problem that you guys will be facing in a situation in that month. And I do see finally peace is going to be there. Finally peace is going to prevail. That is the real good energy. December is the Strength card. Okay, there is going to be this energy of holding back. There is going to be a lot of energy of holding back, not moving forward. Maybe you guys are going to be with somebody with whom you are going to feel like, okay, things are moving forward, but one of you might not be ready for a commitment or marriage or that kind of relationship, and there is going to be energy of holding back and planning, and then understanding what we should do and what we should not do in this direction. So just because it's saying holding back, it doesn't mean, I don't see a breakup, I don't see separation, I don't see heartbreak or hurtful, painful energies here. I do see this energy of stagnancy, and this energy of, okay, let's think about it. Okay, cool. Let's see the guidance here for you guys, Aries. We have the Hanged Man. You have to try to see things from other person's perspective and point of view also. It should not be like my way or the highway kind of energy. Okay, the more you are going to stay in the surrender mode, and more you are going to stay in this energy of trying to see things from a different perspective, the more your love life and your relationship is going to improve. Okay, and it's going to lead to some kind of beautiful energies in the coming future. That is the guidance for people who are singles. Let's see the last section here. People who are already in a relationship, how it is going to be for you guys from July till December 2026. People who are already in a relationship, how it is going to be for you guys from July till December 2026. Hmm. July is the judgment. Okay. If you're single, then also you're releasing. If you are in a relationship, then also you're releasing something or someone out of your system. Judgment is the card of freeing your soul from some kind of guilt, regret, or pain, or painful cycle, or painful relationship. It doesn't mean breakup, separation, painful heartbreak kind of energy. It simply means letting go of something or someone that's not matching with your energies or your vibes anymore, and healing the situation. Okay, healing the situation as much as you can from your side, and then maybe coming together or coming back together accordingly. Okay, because I'm not clarifying, I cannot assure you what is actually happening, but there is a lot of energy of releasing and freeing yourself from something or someone that's not matching with your energies or your vibes anymore. Okay, for August we have the Hanged Man. So you guys are going to feel like things are not moving forward, things are on hold. Okay, both of you are going to be in this energy of trying to see things from a totally different perspective, and both of you are going to be stuck on the idea that I am right or I am right. Okay, it's like a little bit of my way or highway kind of energy, but nobody is doing anything about it. These are two major arcana cards here: card of releasing, card of stagnancy, card of trying to see things from a totally different perspective, card of stillness here. So not a lot is happening in these 2 months. Things are going to be a little bit the way they are. Energetically there are shifts that's happening, but physically things are not going to be that much different from what they are right now. A little bit of on and off, in and out might be there in energies. Week wise and clarification energies are more accurate, actually, to be honest with you. July, August, September, we have the Strength card. What is happening? Aries. This is a card of nothing moving forward, nothing changing, nothing shifting. There's a card of, this is a card of holding back. Somebody trying their best to not to come back, not to go ahead, not to say anything, not to do anything, not to express much. There's a lot of holding back kind of energy from both the sides, and at least one of you is very stubborn to not to go ahead or not to say anything or not to do anything even if they want to. Okay, October we have the Magician. So these are all major arcana cards, Aries. Even if we are going to feel like physically nothing is shifting, energetically a lot of things are going to shift behind the scenes, shift and change. This is the card of manifestation. Somebody is manifesting something here, like maybe another connection or maybe a reconciliation, maybe this energy of healing the situation between you and them. But this is a solid magician, solid manifesting energy, in silence behind the scenes. It's like not somebody is not going to declare like I'm manifesting you or manifesting this connection or bond. It can be you, it can be them, maybe both of you are manifesting each other, but none of you is practically doing anything about it or physically doing anything about it or saying anything to the other person here. November, we have the Fool card. Finally, there is going to be a breakthrough and break free kind of energy. Although this is not the card of coming together, coming back together, but finally, some kind of action is going to be there in this connection, in this bond of yours. Somebody is going to take the leap of faith in the situation and take the risk of moving forward in this direction. Now, I don't know if the other person is going to be there or not, but I do see somebody finally taking an action to go ahead and do something about the stagnant situation and trying to make things work out. Okay. December, we have the King of Swords. It's like somebody pissed off and angry. Somebody's in this energy of I don't care about the existence of the other person here. There's this energy of anger, frustration. There's this energy of I don't give a crap. But this is a minor arcana. This is just some kind of rift or argument or some kind of just in anger kind of energy. I don't think so. It's going to be like this for the rest of your month. It is going to be like somebody fighting with you, you fighting with somebody, both of you not talking to each other, maybe, and little bit of I don't care, out of anger, out of frustration. Okay, let's see the guidance here for you guys for this department. Okay, so stagnant, stagnant, stagnant. Boom. Let's do something. Boom. Let's fight. The whole story in 2-3 sentences. Let's see the guidance here. Ten of Wands. Okay, if things become so difficult to deal with, if things become out of your hands and you cannot do anything, you cannot control the outcome, you cannot control the past or anything, just try to let it be. Just try to release the situation. Just try to, okay, drop the burdensome and heavy energies out of the situation first. Try to talk to your person, try to heal the situation with each other by being on the same page. And if it is not happening, you tried your best. Instead of feeling heavy and burdensome all the time, instead of feeling like, oh my god, what the hell should I do, should I not do, you should just let things be. Let things settle down, let things uh, be a little bit cool, and then maybe decide what you should do and what you should not do, right? So this is what I have for you for the rest of this year 2026 Aries. These are general energies for each month, and this is not written in stone, so things can shift according to your energies and karma. And I'll see you, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you, namaste.